Hey guys, Dr. Mike here. We all know the feeling. Something just feels off with our bodies, but we can't quite put our finger on it. Maybe you're constantly hitting that afternoon slump, or you're craving sugary snacks all the time. These subtle signs, my friends, are your body's way of communicating with you. It's like your body is sending up flares, trying to get your attention. The problem is, most of us are too busy or distracted to notice. That's why I'm excited to share this video with you. We're going to dive deep into 10 common body warning signs that you should never ignore. We'll talk about what these signs could mean, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Trust me, understanding these signals can make a world of difference in your overall health and well-being. So stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might just save your life. Let's face it, we live in a society that glorifies being busy. But if you find yourself constantly exhausted, even after a solid 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body might be trying to tell you something. This isn't just about needing an extra cup of coffee. This level of fatigue could be a sign of a deeper issue. We're talking about conditions like iron deficiency anemia, thyroid problems, or even a vitamin B12 deficiency. Now, you might be wondering, what does vitamin B12 have to do with my energy levels? Well, B12 plays a crucial role in producing red blood cells, which are responsible for carrying oxygen throughout your body. Low B12, that means less oxygen delivery, leading to that sluggish feeling. The good news is that addressing fatigue often starts with simple dietary changes. Make sure you're incorporating iron-rich foods like red meat and leafy greens. And don't forget about B12. Eggs, fish, and dairy products are excellent sources. If you're vegan or vegetarian, talk to your doctor about a B12 supplement to bridge that gap. Remember, getting to the root cause of your fatigue is key. Don't just mask the symptoms with endless cups of coffee. Listen to your body, consult your doctor, and make the necessary changes to reclaim your energy. We all love a little something sweet every now and then, but if you find yourself constantly reaching for cookies, candy, or sugary drinks, your body might be trying to tell you something. And no, I'm not just talking about a lack of willpower. Those intense sugar cravings could be a sign of a chromium deficiency, blood sugar imbalances, or even something called candida overgrowth. These conditions can wreak havoc on your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, leading to those intense cravings. Now, I'm not saying you need to completely swear off dessert. The key is moderation and making smarter choices. Instead of reaching for that sugary soda, opt for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. One of the best ways to combat sugar cravings is to focus on balancing your meals. Make sure every meal includes a good source of protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This will help stabilize your blood sugar levels, preventing those drastic spikes and crashes that leave you craving sugar. Instead of sugary cereals for breakfast, try eggs with avocado and whole grain toast. For lunch, ditch the processed snacks and opt for a salad with grilled chicken or fish. And when those afternoon cravings hit, snack on a handful of almonds or a piece of fruit. Remember, a balanced diet is key to keeping your blood sugar stable and those sugar cravings at bay. So listen to your body, make smart choices, and enjoy those sweet treats in moderation. Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here, and let's talk about that weird pins and needles feeling, that tingling or numbness, especially in your hands and feet. We've all experienced it after sitting in an awkward position for too long, but when it happens frequently, it's your body trying to tell you something. One possible culprit is a vitamin B1, also known as thiamine deficiency. See, B1 plays a crucial role in nerve function. It helps those nerves transmit messages, those electrical impulses from your brain to the rest of your body. When you're low on B1, those messages get disrupted, leading to that uncomfortable tingling sensation. Now, before you self-diagnose, it's important to understand that there are other reasons for this tingling. Nerve damage from diabetes is a serious possibility. High blood sugar can, over time, damage the small blood vessels that supply your nerves, especially those in your extremities. This can result in diabetic neuropathy, which often presents with tingling or numbness. And then there's poor circulation. If your blood isn't flowing properly, especially to your hands and feet, you might experience tingling. This could be due to a number of factors like smoking, peripheral artery disease, or even just sitting for prolonged periods. So if you're experiencing persistent tingling, don't brush it off. Now, let's talk about how to address this tingling sensation. If it's due to something as simple as sitting in one position for too long, well, get up and move around. Seriously, take breaks, stretch, get that blood flowing. But if it's a vitamin B1 deficiency, you can boost your intake with foods rich in thiamine. Think about adding more pork, legumes, and fortified cereals to your diet. These are all great sources of B1. And hey, if you're not sure you're getting enough through diet alone, talk to your doctor about a B1 supplement. Remember, managing your blood sugar is crucial in preventing diabetic neuropathy, so if you have diabetes, work closely with your doctor to keep those levels in check. And lastly, if poor circulation is the issue, lifestyle changes can make a world of difference. Quit smoking, engage in regular physical activity, and avoid sitting for extended periods. Taking care of your circulatory health benefits your entire body, not just your hands and feet. We're all glued to our screens these days, and it's no surprise that many of us experience eye strain and dryness. But what if I told you that blurry vision or chronically dry eyes could be a sign of something more? Something that requires a little more attention than just reducing screen time. One often overlooked culprit is vitamin A deficiency. Vitamin A is essential for maintaining good vision. It helps with everything from seeing in low light to preventing dry eyes. When you don't get enough vitamin A, your eyes can really suffer. Now here's a scary thought. Diabetes can also manifest as vision problems. High blood sugar can damage the tiny blood vessels in your retina, the back of your eye that senses light. This condition, called diabetic retinopathy, can lead to blurry vision, floaters, and even vision loss if left untreated. And of course, we can't forget about good old-fashioned eye strain. Staring at screens for hours on end, especially without breaks, puts a lot of stress on your eyes. This can lead to dry eyes, headaches, and difficulty focusing. The good news is that many vision problems are preventable. Start by incorporating more vitamin A-rich foods into your diet. Think orange and yellow fruits and veggies like carrots, sweet potatoes, and cantaloupe. These are all packed with vitamin A. Managing your blood sugar is crucial in preventing diabetic retinopathy. If you have diabetes, work closely with your doctor to keep those levels in a healthy range. This is not just good for your overall health, but also for protecting your precious eyesight. Now let's talk about screen time. We're all guilty of spending too much time glued to our devices, but taking regular breaks can make a world of difference. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This helps reduce eye strain and fatigue. And don't forget to blink. It sounds silly, but when we stare at screens, we tend to blink less, which can lead to dry eyes. So make a conscious effort to blink more often and consider using artificial tears if needed. We're talking about a topic that might make some of you squirm bleeding gums. Now, seeing a little pink when you brush or floss isn't always a cause for panic, but it's definitely not something to ignore. It's often a sign that something's off in your mouth and potentially your overall health. One common culprit is vitamin C deficiency. You see, vitamin C plays a vital role in collagen production. Collagen is like the glue that holds your gums together, keeping them strong and healthy. When you're low on vitamin C, your gums can become weak and inflamed, making them more prone to bleeding. Now, if you're thinking, it's just my gums, think again. Bleeding gums can also be an early warning sign of gum disease, also known as gingivitis. This is an infection of the gums that, if left untreated, can damage the tissues that support your teeth and even lead to tooth loss. Not what you want, right? And here's another thing to consider. Your immune system. Believe it or not, bleeding gums can sometimes be a sign of a weakened immune system. When your body's defenses are down, it's easier for bacteria to take hold in your mouth, leading to gum inflammation and bleeding. Now let's talk about how to combat bleeding gums. Start by incorporating more vitamin C-rich foods into your diet. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are great, but don't forget about strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. These are all fantastic sources of vitamin C. Maintaining good oral hygiene is non-negotiable. Brush your teeth twice a day, floss daily, and visit your dentist regularly for checkups and cleanings. These simple steps can go a long way in preventing and treating gum disease. And don't underestimate the power of a strong immune system. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, managing stress, and eating a balanced diet to keep your body's defenses in tip-top shape. Remember, your oral health is intricately linked to your overall health. By taking care of your gums, you're not just ensuring a healthy smile but also taking care of your entire body. So, be proactive, address those bleeding gums, and keep on smiling. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike. We've all experienced dry skin, especially during those harsh winter months. But what if I told you that constantly battling dry, flaky skin could be your body trying to send you a message? You see, our skin, the largest organ in our body, relies on a delicate balance of nutrients to stay healthy and hydrated. When we're deficient in certain vitamins or essential fatty acids, our skin can become dry, rough, and even itchy. Now before you reach for that expensive lotion, let's talk about how to tackle the root of the problem. One culprit could be a lack of essential fatty acids like omega-3s and omega-6s. These healthy fats act as building blocks for our skin cells, helping to maintain its moisture barrier and prevent water loss. Another common deficiency linked to dry skin is low levels of vitamin E. This powerful antioxidant protects our skin from environmental damage and helps keep it hydrated. So, if your skin is feeling parched, it might be time to give your diet a healthy makeover. Now, I always say that real health starts from within, and that includes your skin health. To combat dryness and bring back that natural glow, we need to nourish our bodies with the right nutrients. One of my favorite sources of essential fatty acids is avocados. They're like nature's moisturizer, packed with healthy fats that plump up your skin from the inside out. Next up, we have almonds, a powerhouse of vitamin E. These little nuts are not only a delicious snack, but they also help protect your skin from free radical damage, keeping it looking youthful and radiant. And finally, let's not forget about olive oil. This Mediterranean staple is a rich source of both essential fatty acids and vitamin E, making it a one-stop shop for healthy, glowing skin. So ditch those harsh chemicals and nourish your skin from within. We've all been there, that sudden, intense tightening of your muscles leaving you in discomfort. Muscle cramps are a common occurrence, often attributed to dehydration, especially after a strenuous workout. But what if you're constantly plagued by these cramps, even when you're well hydrated? Well, it's time to dig a little deeper because those cramps could be your body's way of telling you that you're missing out on some key nutrients. You see, our muscles rely on a delicate balance of electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and calcium to function correctly. These minerals play a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. When we're low on these electrolytes, our muscles can become irritable, leading to those painful cramps. Now, before you start chugging down sports drinks loaded with sugar, let's explore some delicious and natural ways to replenish your electrolyte stores and keep those cramps at bay. One of my favorite ways to boost my electrolyte intake is by incorporating more leafy green vegetables into my diet. Spinach, kale, and collard greens are not only packed with vitamins and antioxidants, but they're also excellent sources of magnesium. Next up, we have the humble banana, a true potassium powerhouse. This convenient fruit is a staple in my gym bag, helping me refuel and replenish electrolytes after a tough workout. And let's not forget about whole grains. Brown rice, quinoa, and oats are excellent sources of magnesium and other essential nutrients that support healthy muscle function. Remember, a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains is the key to maintaining optimal electrolyte levels and keeping those pesky muscle cramps at bay. Let's be real, we all shed a few strands of hair every day, but when you start noticing more hair than usual clogging up your drain or clinging to your brush, it's natural to feel concerned. While genetics play a role in hair loss, certain nutritional deficiencies can also contribute to thinning hair or even hair loss. Our hair follicles, just like any other part of our body, require specific nutrients to thrive. One of the most common culprits behind hair loss is a deficiency in biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin is essential for cell growth and plays a crucial role in the production of keratin, a protein that makes up our hair, skin, and nails. But biotin deficiency isn't the only nutritional factor to consider when it comes to hair loss. Let's dive into some other common deficiencies that could be affecting your mane. If you're struggling with hair loss, boosting your intake of biotin-rich foods is a great place to start. Eggs are a fantastic source of biotin, especially the yolk, so don't shy away from those sunny-side-up eggs in the morning. Next on the list are nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are all excellent sources of biotin and other hair-healthy nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and zinc. Another often overlooked culprit behind hair loss is thyroid imbalance. The thyroid gland plays a crucial role in regulating metabolism and hormone production, both of which can impact hair growth. If you suspect your hair loss might be related to a thyroid issue or a nutritional deficiency, it's essential to consult with your doctor to get a proper diagnosis and discuss the best course of treatment for you. Alright guys, let's talk about insomnia. You're lying in bed, lights are out, but your brain just won't shut off. Sound familiar? You're tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, maybe even checking your phone, which, by the way, is a big no-no. We'll get to that later. Insomnia is more than just a bad night's sleep. If you're consistently struggling to get a good night's rest, your body might be trying to tell you something. It could be a sign of low magnesium, a mineral that plays a key role in relaxing your muscles and calming your mind. Or maybe you're low on melatonin, the sleep hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. Another culprit could be vitamin D deficiency. We all know vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin, but it also plays a crucial role in regulating your mood and sleep patterns. And let's not forget about stress. High cortisol levels, the stress hormone, can wreak havoc on your sleep. That deadline looming over your head? Yeah, your body's feeling it too. So how do we fix this? First things first, put down those screens at least an hour before bed. That blue light messes with your melatonin production. Try incorporating relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises into your nighttime routine. And make sure you're getting enough sunlight during the day to boost that vitamin D. Now this next one is something you really don't want to ignore. Have you ever felt your heart flutter or skip a beat? It's like a weird thump in your chest, and it can be pretty unsettling. We're talking about irregular heartbeat, also known as heart palpitations. While occasional palpitations can be normal, frequent occurrences could be a sign of something more serious. One of the most common causes of irregular heartbeat is electrolyte imbalance. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are essential for regulating your heart rhythm. If you're not getting enough of these electrolytes through your diet, it can throw things out of whack. Think of it like this. Your heart needs the right balance of these minerals to beat properly, just like a car needs the right fuel mixture to run smoothly. Magnesium and potassium in particular are crucial for maintaining a healthy heart rhythm. Low levels of either can lead to those pesky palpitations. But here's the thing, too much of a good thing can also be bad. While we often associate low sodium with health problems, too little sodium can actually mess with your heart rhythm too. High caffeine intake can also send your heart racing. So if you're a coffee addict like me, be mindful of your consumption. And of course, stress rears its ugly head again. Chronic stress puts a strain on your entire body, including your heart. So, what's the takeaway? Listen to your body. If you're experiencing frequent heart palpitations, don't brush it off. Talk to your doctor, get your electrolyte levels checked, and find healthy ways to manage your stress. We've covered a lot of ground today, from fatigue and sugar cravings to insomnia and irregular heartbeat. The truth is, our bodies are constantly communicating with us, sending out signals and warning signs when something's not quite right. These 10 body warning signs are just a starting point. By learning to recognize these early signs and understanding what they might mean, you empower yourselves to take control of your health. Remember, you know your body better than anyone else. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor, get checked out, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on more vital health content. And hey, let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Have you experienced any of these warning signs? Share your story. You never know who you might help by speaking up.